Good evening. You are watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Tuesday, March 22nd. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. Leading today's news, reports of a 65-year-old man's body being found around 10 a.m. on Northside Road came in this morning. The cause of the death is unknown at this time. Police are now investigating the armed robbery of a food truck on Crew Road after a masked man robbed the business at gunpoint just after 8:15 p.m. last evening. The black masked man was described as being 5'9" in height and was dressed in a gray jacket and dark pants. He fled the location on a bicycle with quantity of cash traveling in the direction of the King's Roundabout. No shots were fired during the incident. Anyone who may have witnessed the incident, seen someone fitting the description in the area, or may have any other information is asked to contact Georgetown CID at 949-4222. Anonymous tips can be provided directly to the RCIPS via their confidential tip line at 949-7777 or their website rcips.ky. 26-year-old Georgetown man Patrick Williams was remanded in custody when he appeared in court on Monday, 21st March. Williams is facing firearm charges after being arrested with 8 other people during a police operation last week. Police reported that during the operation, Williams attempted to evade the officers at the location before he was detained and searched. Walker's Corporate Limited has filed a suit against the Minister of Financial Services, the Registrar of Companies, and the Attorney General. The suit comes after request letters that were sent to the company and its clients on 14 January, claiming expired documents and threatened a fine of $5,000. A rental car was set ablaze after it was stolen close to Songbird Drive in Cayman Brac. CMR understands several residential properties were also broken into. In another incident in Grand Cayman, a fire broke out behind Compass Drive this afternoon. CMR awaits more details on both these stories. A former pastor of the Red Bay Church of God, Reverend Robert Thompson Jr., fondly known as Bob, passed away from a sudden heart attack on Saturday, 19th March. Pastor Bob served in the Cayman Islands for 25 years. Water Authority Cayman wishes to advise public of a planned temporary service interruption scheduled for Friday, 25th March 2022 on Anthony Drive and Hawkins Drive. The interruption will take place between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to facilitate ongoing infrastructure upgrades in the area. Water Authority appreciates the patience and understanding of its consumers as it undertakes these works and apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause. The National Roads Authority has clarified what they say is erroneous and incomplete information circulating in the public regarding upcoming expansion road works for the Airport Connector Road. A slight delay has been caused because the anticipated works for the dike portion are more complex than initially anticipated, requiring a retendering of the installation of the culverts. 8 firefighters have earned their IFE Level 2 certificate in fire science, operations, and safety after successfully completing a 3-hour, 120-question examination which they took in October 2021. BK Big Fish 2022 is happening on April 1st to April 3rd, 2022. Registration is live with over $50,000 in cash and prizes to be won, including giveaways for all participants. Register your team online at results.fishcayman.com/tournament or in person from 6 p.m. March 31st at Georgetown Yacht Club and Captain Stable at Cayman Brac. The awards dinner will take place on April 4th. BK Big Fish is proud to be partnering with the YMCA of the Cayman Islands. Over to Kevin Watler for updates on Cayman's evening weather.
Thanks, Misha, and good night, Cayman. I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR weather update. It's brought to you by WG Charters. Skies will be mainly clear overnight with winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The temperatures will fall to the upper 70s, and a waning gibbous moon will be up just after 11 tonight. Sunrise is just before 6:30 tomorrow morning. Some clouds in the morning will give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. Now, we can't rule out a quick rain shower. It's really getting to that time of year when it's a good idea to have an umbrella nearby just in case. And hey, you can use that umbrella to block the sun too, so it has dual purpose. The day will heat up to the mid-80s, wind southeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Now, tomorrow's sunset is going to be around 6:40, and here are the tide changes for tomorrow. It's a bit bumpy offshore. The stronger winds do bring bumpier seas, and smaller boats really need to be careful and probably stay away from open water. Just use good judgment. The CMR weather update is brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so please check them out and have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Kevin, for those updates. Moving on to regional news, a high school student was stabbed to death by his fellow student on Monday shortly after 11 a.m. in Jamaica. The victim was in the school compound just before the altercation. The accused allegedly used a knife to stab the student in the upper regions of his back. Hall was rushed to the Falmouth Hospital where he was pronounced deceased. A Jamaican dancehall artist, Ja Cure, whose given name is Signature Alcock, was sentenced to 6 years in prison in the Netherlands for attempted manslaughter on Tuesday, 22nd March. Alcock was reportedly involved in a stabbing incident with a concert promoter and was arrested in the city of Amsterdam on October 1st, 2021. This is not the first time that the artist will spend time behind bars. In April 1999, he was found guilty of and sentenced to 15 years in prison for rape. As we move on to international news today, a warning as you are about to view a distressing video. An off-duty U.S. police officer appears to kneel on a 12-year-old girl's neck in surveillance footage released by the Kenosha Unified School District. Take a look. More than 82,000 ducks are to be culled amid an outbreak of bird flu in the UK. The H5N1 strain was found at the Gressingham food site near Woodbridge over the weekend. For today's headlines and more in-depth stories, please visit our website, caymanmallroad.com. Thank you for tuning in to CMR Daily Buzz. This is Misha Allinger. Enjoy your evening and stay safe.